Welcome to Globe Dada Cosmetics. If today is your first time of stopping by, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to click on the notification button. Here, this is for my amazing customers. Thank you for 2,000 subscribers. So this is what we are going to use to celebrate to our 2,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for loving my video and thank you so much for subscribing. So here we are going to make antiperspirant roll-on deodorant 48 hours protector. Yes, so we are going to make this whitening antiperspirant deodorant for you, and this is something you're going to make for your customers and make your money and for your personal care too. If you're into skincare, if you're not into, or if you're into household, you can make this package and make your money and sell. So here we are going to use 4 whitening powders. Here I'm going to use Naicinamide B3 whitening that are made for brightening, barrier support, anti-inflammatory and sebum regulation, also anti-aging. So I'm going to use tranexamic acid, brightening, anti-pigmentation. It helps to inhibit melanin, anti-inflammatory, and a good complementary brightener. So I'm going to use a arbutin powder, which is our melanin inhibitor and a gentle brightening. And also I'm going to use Rumex whitening powder. Is a tyrosinase inhibitor and also a botanical brightener, a very gentle powder for suitable skin due to its mild and non-irritating nature. I'm going to add these 4 powders inside the beaker. Then I'm going to measure our snow white powder and our lactic acid. So you can see I added the 4 powders into, because they are all water soluble powders. So I'm going to pour my water, and again I'm going to measure my powder. So here I have my snow white powder, my powerful brightener. It's very highly effective, even if in low concentration. Is a fast acting powder, antioxidant, and even skin tone. And again I'm going to add my lactic acid for gentle exfoliation on the armpits, hydration. It's going to help for pigmentation reduction, and again it's going to help to stimulate cell renewal and promote fresh, smoother skin over the time. So I'm going to add these 6 powders, all the powders inside one beaker. They are water soluble powder. So I'm going to add everything inside and I'm going to stir properly. I make sure that everything is properly stirred well and until they are properly dissolved. Then we now go ahead to get our antiperspirant agent, which is aluminum hydrochlorate gel form. So this aluminum chlorohydrate have 2 types. It has the liquid one and also the gel one. I love working with the gel one. It's very simple. Aluminum aluminum chlorohydrate. Aluminum chlorohydrate has so many functions. So this aluminum chlorohydrate have the liquid one that is like water color. So here I'm still dissolving my powder. I poured everything inside my beaker, and here is my aluminum chlorohydrate. So they have the liquid one, liquid transparent one, and they have the jelly one. So I'm going to work with the jelly one. It's very easy to work with, and I don't know, it's very difficult to get to. So if you're into production, make sure that you ask your supplier. I love working with this. It's going to help very well. It's very easy to work with. Just add everything into your bowl, mix everything. Now, an aluminum chlorohydrate is our antiperspirant agent. It has so many functions that I love working with the gel one. It's going to temporarily block your sweat gland, and also is an astringent. It's help to control odor, like if the person have body odor, and also it's going to help as our deodorant's base ingredient. So make sure that you use this thing to 8 to 25%, depending on the product that you are going to, depending on the product. If you want it to be 48 hours, 42 hours, 24 hours, that's the one you can depending on the percentage that you are going to use. So this is main thing that we are going to use, that if you check some of some of those roll-ons that you used to buy, check, you're going to see aluminum chlorohydrate in there. Yes, so it's going to help to block for odor control. You understand, anything that's going to cause body odor, antigens, and is going to help to temporarily block sweat gland from forming a gel, so like to in the sweat duct. So this under, it's going to reduce your underarm wetness. When you see some people, their arm will be so wet, it's going to help. But we are going to use like 8 to make sure you're using 8% to 25%. That is the typical, depending on what you are producing to. So now we are going to add everything inside. I'm going to add everything inside the bowl with the powders. I'm going to stir and mix well and use my blender to blend everything properly. So I'll make sure that I blend till I get a very smooth consistency. And again, don't worry about the measurement. I'm going to list everything, the aluminum hydrochlorate. I'm going to add list the powders, the water, everything that you need. So I'm going to make sure that I blend everything properly. I keep on blending and blending and blending. As you are blending, is getting thicker. I see the reason why I love working with this particular aluminum hydrochlorate that is gel, the gel form. I love working with this because as you are blending, is getting thicker. You are still adding much more. So you can use even 50 grams to make 500 grams. You can use 50 grams of aluminum chlorohydrate gel form to make 500 grams. Very, very simple. So because it has its gel, it has everything inside. Just add your product, add your whitening if you want it to be whitening. If you doesn't want it to be whitening, it's fine. If you want it to just be normal antiperspirant, that's fine. So however you want, but here we are making for people that we are making for dark armpits. It's going to help. This is very good for dark armpits, people that they are always lazy. So here we are going to add our glycerin and propylene glycol. When we are adding glycerin and propylene glycol, it's going to help. It's going to act as humectant, attract water from the skin and keep our skin hydrated, not too dry. And it's going to help for skin barrier support, and also it's going to help as sweetening agent and provide product texture, and it's going to help to enhance active delivery, provide penetration into the skin. And again, propylene glycol it's known for its humectant solvent. It's going to act as penetration enhancer, texture modifier, and it's going to help as our preservative booster to help to extend the shelf life of the product. So here I'm going to, after blend, I'm going to add our preservative. I'm going to use EUX 9010. That's the preservative I'm going to use here. So one thing about this aluminum hydrochlorate, as you are blending, is getting smoother. The more as it's getting smoother, it's getting thicker. As you're getting smoother, it's getting thicker. As it's getting smoother, so you can use 50 grams to even make 1 liter. So that's why I love it, and it's very, very the cost effective is very, very good. If you're into production, you will understand what I mean, that if you are using small thing to get bigger thing. So this is the same Nivea you see outside. So I'm going to add 1 grams of my preservative. This is the same Nivea texture that you used to see them selling. This is the same thing that they are selling to you, and you are paying thousands of money to buy. So you can make this if you're a pregnant woman that because of hyperpigmentation, hormonal pregnant woman, you can start using it, and it's going to help for your armpits not to get darker. And make this for your customers, sell and make your money. So if you want to add your perfume, make sure you add water soluble perfume. Don't add oil perfume, but I do not add oil. So you can see already the 10 liter of antiperspirant roll-on I made for a customer. This is going for USA. She will just pack it and start selling. This is pure whitening. This is the 3rd batch I'm making for the customer. She's almost sell out, and people love this particular antiperspirant roll on. This is 48 hours that I make for her. this 48 hours and she loved it. So now you can see everything is purely mixed. So we are going to add everything to our roll-on container. That's all you need. Remember, if you want to add your perfume, you can add, make sure it's water-based perfume that you're adding here. If you are adding oil perfume, you can mix it with your polysorbate 20, then you can add to this formulation. So I'm going to add everything. So I reduced it was too much. I have to reduce it and pour the right measurement inside our roll-on sticker. So here our roll-on is ready. So you see everything is very simple. It's as simple as ABC, something you can just make at your comfort zone. So here I'm trying and checking our, see, you can see it's invisible. You can see this will dry and keep you dry your armpit, dry your armpits and keep it for good 48 hours. When I mean good 48 hours, good 48 hours. If you love our video, don't forget to share.